A grandfather's paradise lost. The calm before the storm. The ocean is vast. It is full of life and wonder. Here we find Sammy. Sammy is an old sea turtle. He has traveled many seas. He has seen many amazing sights. Now Sammy is a grandfather. He lives a peaceful life. He swims with his best friend Ray. Ray is also a grandfather turtle. They share stories of their youth. They watch over their grandchildren. Ella and Ricky are young turtles. They are full of energy and curiosity. They love to listen to Sammy's tales of adventure. This is their home, a warm, sunlit part of the ocean. Life for Sammy and Ray is idyllic. The coral reefs are vibrant with color. Fish of all shapes and sizes dart through the clear waters. The days are spent basking in the sun's gentle warmth. They teach Ella and Ricky important turtle lessons. They show them how to find the tastiest seaweed. They teach them how to hide from bigger creatures. The young turtles learn about the currents. They learn about the rhythms of the ocean. It is a time of great happiness. It is a time of peace for these wise old turtles. They believe their adventures are behind them now. But the ocean holds surprises. Not all surprises are good. One day something changes. A dark shadow falls over their paradise. A large boat appears on the surface. It is not a friendly fishing boat. This boat brings danger. Sammy and Ray sense it. They try to lead their grandchildren to safety. They have faced dangers before. But this feels different. This feels more menacing. The peace of their world is about to be shattered. Their quiet life is on the verge of a dramatic turn. Suddenly nets fall into the water. They are strong and wide. Sammy and Ray are caught. They struggle with all their might. They try to protect Ella and Ricky, but the nets are too powerful. The humans on the boat pull them up. They are lifted out of their familiar blue world. They are taken from their home. Their paradise is lost in an instant. The calls of Ella and Ricky fade as the boat speeds away. For Sammy and Ray, a new, uncertain journey has begun. A journey into the unknown. Sammy and Ray are transported far away. They travel for a long time. They do not know where they are going. Finally, they arrive at a strange new place. It is a giant tank. It is an enormous aquarium. This place is filled with other sea creatures. Many different kinds of fish swim around. There are colorful corals, but they are not real. The light is artificial. It tries to mimic the sun. This new home is grand. It is designed to look like a paradise. But Sammy knows it is not the real ocean. It is a beautiful prison. The aquarium is part of a luxury resort. Humans walk by. They look through the thick glass walls. They point and smile at the captive animals. For them, it is entertainment. For Sammy and Ray, it is confinement. They see many exotic fish. They see sharks and rays they have never encountered. The water is clean. There is plenty of food. In some ways, it is safe. There are no natural predators here. But there is no freedom. The vastness of the ocean is replaced by invisible walls. This is a gilded cage, beautiful on the outside, but a cage nonetheless. Sammy explores his new surroundings. He is a curious turtle. He swims along the glass. He sees the strange human world beyond. He sees their faces looking in. He wonders if they understand. Does anyone know he misses the real sea? Ray stays close to Sammy. He is worried. He misses their grandchildren. He misses the feeling of the open water. They both feel a deep sense of loss. This place, with all its artificial beauty, cannot replace the home they were taken from. It is a constant reminder of what they have lost. The creators of this aquarium tried to make it perfect. They brought in sand from distant beaches. They built artificial caves and reefs. They even tried to create currents. But it is not the same. The spirit of the ocean is missing. The wildness is gone. Sammy feels it in his old bones. He has swum the world's oceans. He knows the difference. This place is a human idea of paradise. It is not a turtle's paradise. The yearning for true freedom begins to stir strongly within him. He knows he cannot stay here forever. In this vast aquarium, Sammy and Ray are not alone. They meet many other sea creatures. Each one has its own story. Each one has its own way of coping with captivity. Some have been here for a long time. They have forgotten what the real ocean feels like. Others are new, like Sammy and Ray. They still dream of escape. Sammy observes them all. He is looking for friends. He is looking for allies. He knows that if he wants to leave, he cannot do it alone. The tank is a community, but a complicated one. They soon encounter Jimbo. Jimbo is a blobfish. He looks sad and droopy. He spends his days moping at the bottom of the tank. He seems to have lost all hope. Then there is Lulu. Lulu is a feisty lobster with a clipped claw. She has a sharp mind and a sharper tongue. She is suspicious of newcomers. Annabelle is a clever octopus. She is a master of disguise. She can blend into any background. She watches everything with her keen eyes. These are just some of the characters Sammy meets. Each one is unique. However, not all inhabitants are friendly. The aquarium has a ruler. His name is Big D. He is a small seahorse, but he has a very big ego. He controls the food. He controls the best spots in the tank. He has two menacing moray eels as his enforcers. They are named Philippe and Marco. Big D likes being the boss. He does not like anyone who challenges his authority. He sees Sammy as a potential threat. He warns Sammy to follow his rules. The aquarium is his kingdom, and he intends to keep it that way. Sammy quickly understands the power dynamics. Big D is a tyrant. He thrives on the fear of others. He enjoys his power in this artificial world. He has no interest in escaping. Why would he? Here, he is king. In the vast ocean, he would be just another small seahorse. Sammy knows that Big D will be a major obstacle. If he plans to escape, he will have to outsmart this tiny despot. The dangers in this gilded cage are not just the glass walls, they are also the creatures within it. Days turn into weeks in the aquarium. Sammy and Ray try to adapt. They eat the food provided. They swim in the artificial currents, but their hearts long for something more. They long for the real ocean. They miss the taste of salty spray. They miss the feeling of the endless blue. Sammy often looks up. He sees the artificial lights. He remembers the real sun. He remembers the moon and the stars guiding him across the sea. This longing for freedom grows stronger each day. It is a fire that cannot be put out. Sammy talks to Ray. He tells him they must escape. Ray is older and more cautious. He worries about the dangers. He worries about failing. But he also shares Sammy's dream. He remembers their life outside. He remembers the joy of swimming freely. He knows Sammy is right. They do not belong here. No creature belongs in a cage, no matter how beautiful it is. The desire for freedom is a powerful force. It is a natural instinct for creatures of the wild. It is what defines them. The whispers of freedom start to spread. Sammy begins to talk to other creatures. He talks to Jimbo, the sad blobfish. He tries to give him hope. He talks to Lulu, the lobster. He sees her frustration. He talks to Annabelle, the octopus. He senses her intelligence. Not everyone is receptive. Some are too scared. Some have given up. Big D and his eels watch closely. They try to stop any talk of escape. They want everyone to accept their fate. But Sammy's quiet determination begins to inspire a few. The environmental message is clear here. These magnificent creatures are taken from their homes. They are put on display for human amusement. The aquarium, while seemingly providing care, denies them their most fundamental right: liberty. Sammy's quest is not just for himself, it is for all creatures who dream of the open sea. His yearning reflects a universal truth. All living things deserve to live in their natural habitat. The beauty of the marine world is best appreciated when it is wild and free. This is the lesson Sammy carries in his heart. Section 5. The Seeds of Rebellion. A turtle's clever plan begins. Sammy is not just a dreamer, he is a turtle of action. He begins to observe everything around him. He studies the routines of the aquarium staff. He notes when they feed the animals. He notes when they clean the tank. He watches the security cameras. He looks for weaknesses in the system. His old mind is sharp. He has a lifetime of experience. He has faced many dangers in the ocean. He knows how to survive. He knows how to think strategically. The seeds of a rebellion are being sown, quietly and carefully. He notices the water pipes. He sees how fresh water comes in. He sees how old water goes out. He wonders if these pipes could be a way out. He looks at the glass walls. They are thick and strong, but perhaps there is a weak spot. He considers the roof of the tank. It opens sometimes for maintenance. Every detail is important. Sammy spends his days observing. He is like a detective looking for clues. He needs a plan, a very clever plan. A plan that Big D will not expect. Ray helps Sammy. He keeps watch. He distracts Big D's spies. He encourages Sammy. He reminds him of their grandchildren, Ella and Ricky. They are out there somewhere. They might be looking for them. This thought gives Sammy extra strength. He must not only escape for himself and Ray, he must escape for their family. The thought of reunion fuels his determination. He draws maps in the sand with his flipper. He discusses ideas with Ray in quiet corners of the tank. The planning stage is crucial, but there are many challenges. The tank is huge. The security is tight. Big D is always watching. He tries to intimidate Sammy. He sends his moray eels to threaten him, but Sammy is brave.